Welcome to part 2 of our 3-part series on getting your wedding plans organized. This video will show you how to set up an electronic shareable folder system. Please do not plan a wedding without this simple, free system to keep all your documents organized and accessible to the people who need them. Not to mention, you're never going to lose a contract or a proposal if you use this simple process. I'm Adrienne, wedding coordinator and founder of Uncommon Camellia Weddings. This is the place to guide you through planning your wedding. Go ahead and subscribe so you'll be notified of part 3, our Uncommon Camellia signature hard copy filing system. If you missed part 1 on setting up an electronic calendar, you can watch that next. We'll include a link at the end. Like I said in part 1, all of the wedding organization series videos are going to show you how to organize your wedding without purchasing cumbersome binders, books, or planners. Stay till the end and I'll tell you how to enter our giveaway for a customized filing system sent directly to you. Let's get into it. How to create and organize an electronic shareable folder for your wedding. I suggest using Google Drive, and that is the method I'll go through with you. But you could easily apply this same method to Dropbox, OneDrive, the cloud, or any system that allows you to create folders that are accessible online, and preferably also on your phone. Start by opening your Gmail account and clicking on the Google Apps icon. Open up the Google Drive app. Click New, choose Folder, and name it your first name and your fiance's first name, and then Wedding Plans. Double click on that folder to open it. Click New again, then Folder, then Name, and name it Dreams. Open the Dreams folder and create new folders for each of the following 27 items. Yep, 27 folders. Now you're starting to see why this needs to be organized. Don't worry too much about what's going to go inside of the folders yet. Let's set it up first and then I'll tell you how to use it. For each folder, be sure to include the number. This will help Google keep things in the order we want rather than alphabetical order. So we're starting with budget, design, calendar, wedding party, registry, couples attire, your guest list, what parties, venues, and then we're going through all of your vendors. Each vendor gets a folder. And then at the end, we've got your honeymoon and your favors. The next step is to create your planning folder, but you don't want to redo your work, so let's copy and paste. Click on the wedding plans at the top to get the general wedding plans folder that you created earlier. Single click on the dreams folder to select it, click more options icon and download. Google doesn't have a simple copy and paste option for their Drive folder, so we're going to do a little workaround here. Click on the downloaded zip file and a new window should open. Click on the Dreams folder and select Extract All. You'll want to change the location for the files to be extracted so you can find them easily. Choose Browse Desktop, select Folder. Then click Extract. Now go to your desktop and rename this folder to Planning. Go back to your Google Drive app and reduce the size of the browser window so that you can see your desktop and the Google Drive open at the same time. Open your wedding planning folder and drag and drop the planning folder on your desktop into the Google Drive. Open that planning folder in Google Drive because you need to make a couple modifications. First, change the organization from listing by last modified to by name. That's where the numbered folders come in handy. Then you'll need to add one more folder titled Gifts. Now let's discuss what you should put in these folders and how to keep them up over the course of your engagement. Let's start with the dreaming folder. All your random thoughts, your screenshots, your research of unbooked vendors, drafts, basically any document or any picture you have goes in this dreaming folder. Let's look at the budget folder. Perhaps you found a document on setting your budget, or maybe you've sketched out a budget. Snap a picture and save it in this folder. Use each of these folders to store any piece of information related to it. For each of the vendor folders, put your research here. If you've got like 3 or 4 pricing lists from photographers, put them all in here. If you have samples of pictures that you want, put those in there. Anything related to photography that pops in your head, save it in this file. You'll use this dreaming folder mostly at the beginning of your engagement. The dreaming folder gives you the freedom to keep all your ideas as a reference in case you need them later, even if they aren't part of the current wedding plans. Anything that is final or current draft is going to go in that planning folder. So take a look at the dreaming folder for photography. You may have 5 to 6 pricing documents for various photographers. Let me show you how to move the final copy of the contract in the planning folder. So you might have to do this many times over the course of your wedding planning. Move something from the dreaming folder over to the planning folder. Single click on the folder, click More Options, Move To, go back 2 times and click on the planning folder. Click the photography folder and select Move Here. Your planning folder does have working documents, but they are the most updated versions. For instance, in the budget folder, I'd have a copy of the budget setting spreadsheet. Check out our video on how to do that. And also a working budget that you update each time you spend money. You can update that from your phone as soon as you make a payment. For the gift folder, I'd suggest adding a spreadsheet with every gift you receive along with addresses and an update if you've sent a thank you card. Your honeymoon dreaming folder may have quotes from various resorts, itineraries from your friends, but your honeymoon planning folder will only have your reservation confirmation, your airfare tickets, and your packing checklist. So the two are different. You know, the dreaming has got like pictures and fun stuff and things you're thinking about, while the planning has the actual plans. Throughout the process, you're going to be moving things from one folder to the other. Keep it organized this way so that when you are in the planning folder, you know you have the most up-to-date info. The idea is to get all your wedding ideas in files so that they're actually useful to you. Many times during the process, you'll have ideas that pop in your head, but you aren't ready to move on them. Likely you'll forget it and you won't be able to find what you need later. Okay, so having everything saved and organized in folders like this allows you to access your ideas and speed up your creative process. If you keep the planning folder clean, containing only the confirmed items, it becomes this amazing resource for people who are helping you plan. You can freely delegate duties and tasks to other people in a clear and concise way. So let me show you how to share this folder with others. You may want to share the entire folder, but it's more likely that you need to share only the planning folder or only a subfolder in the planning folder. Say you want to share the planning folder with your fiance. Go to your wedding plans folder, single click on the planning folder, click share and enter the email address to share it. Decide if he or she can view only or make changes, then click done. Now that person has full access to the folders. You can also choose to share single documents in the same way. If you really want to get fancy, you can color code these folders too. To change the folder color, single click on the folder, click the 3 vertical dots for more options and choose change color. Repeat that process for every folder. All right. So next week, I'm going to show you our process for a hard copy filing system that I know will simplify this process so much for you. It's the final video in the series and it's probably my favorite. As promised, I wanted to share how to be part of our giveaway. Just follow our Instagram page, find the giveaway post, like and comment, and you'll be entered to win our giveaway for a custom hard copy filing system. Thank you for watching and happy organizing of your wedding plans.